Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening, but they fought with expert timing.
Complex sentences. Hello, little Kung Fu disciples. It's time for a Kung Fu grammar lesson. Today, Master Po has offered to teach us the complicated ways of the complex sentence. But first, we need to learn what a complex sentence is. A complex sentence is a dependent clause and an independent clause put together. Let's look at a few examples to get a better idea. Po used his dumpling skills against Master Shifu because he was hungry. Tigress wanted to be the dragon warrior, although Master Oogway chose Po. The Furious Five teamed up to fight Tai Lung when he escaped from jail. Can you identify the independent clauses? If you said, Po used his dumpling skills against Master Shifu, Tigress wanted to be the dragon warrior, and the Furious Five teamed up to fight Tai Lung, then you're right. These are all complete thoughts and complete sentences. That means, because he was hungry, although Master Oogway chose Po, and when he escaped from jail, are all dependent clauses. The reason they are dependent clauses is because they cannot be by themselves. They are not complete thoughts. They are not complete sentences. If I said, because he was hungry, would that make sense? You would probably wait for me to finish what I was going to say. There's information or actions that are missing. Let's look at a few more examples. Because Po believed in himself, he defeated Tai Lung. When Master Shifu trained Po, he used food as a reward. Although Po was chosen to be the dragon warrior, he has to train very hard. Can you identify the dependent clauses? If you said, because Po believed in himself, when Master Shifu trained Po, and although Po was chosen to be the dragon warrior, then you are right again. All of these dependent clauses start with a subordinating conjunction. In our examples, they are because, when, and although. You may have also noticed that each of these sentences start with a dependent clause and not an independent clause. This is just another way to write a complex sentence. You start with a dependent clause, followed by a comma, and then add your independent clause. You can't forget the comma, because then we wouldn't know where the dependent clause stopped and the independent clause started. Here's a chart so that you can remember the two different ways to make complex sentences. Now, let's practice our Kung Fu complex sentence skills. Do your homework exercises.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening, but they fought with